What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of $20 Chef. The other day on my radio show, the Shaun Show on Sirius XM, Channel 85, we had a huge discussion about soup. Obviously, I make a lot of soup on the show, and I like to just take the whole pot and put it in the refrigerator when I eat my bowl of soup. I wake up the next morning, I pull the soup out, I go take a shower, I come back, guess what? Your boy's got soup ready for breakfast. I can eat soup for breakfast all day. A lot of people were saying that was a sicko move. I don't understand this. If you have a big fat bowl of Mexican chicken noodle soup, why would you not want to eat it the next morning? That's good as fuck. So I'm making Posole today. That's literally a breakfast soup. Posole is an all day, every day, how you like me now, hangover cure, Mexican delight, okay? And that's what we're going with today. Pretty simple, all right? I got about a pound of some pork here. You know, this is stewed pork. You can use pork shoulder, whatever you want to roll with. All right, some garlic, some onion, a little shallot, radishes, lime, cilantro, and cabbages to garnish. Now this is gonna be a pretty simple recipe. First of all, again, when we go Mexican soup, any kind of Mexican cooking, normally you wanna have a nice little bottle of tequila on deck. You know, you want to have a little Mexican spirit inside of you, you know? Be one with the culture. Hit the tequila to the face, and then get cooking. There's the oak barrels, I feel it. I taste the agave. That's good. So first there's a move. The move is this. Start cutting up our onion. Remember, honey's like when you make noise in the kitchen. Actually, this meal, I would say that this is more of like a family one. You know, you got people coming over, you got family showing up for the weekend. You know, this is one of those ones where you gotta like start showing them that you're a big boy now. You're all grown up. All right, onion in. Let's get this onion cooked down a little bit. We want that pork to have a ton of flavor. A lot of times when I start off any kind of meat, I'm gonna be throwing onion and garlic in there on some level. I'm trying to get that pan flavored up. I'm trying to get my meat have a good strong flavor. And that's what these things are doing. They're gonna give you the flavor that you want. This is the therapeutic part for me. I just like cutting up shit. It makes me feel like I really know what I'm doing, even if I don't know. This is a really good soup to make on a Friday or Saturday, you know, evening-ish before you go out, because you're planning ahead. Posole is very famous for helping cure hangovers, all right? You get a bowl of Posole on a Saturday morning with a fat joint, you're gonna be ready to rock and roll Saturday afternoon like you never even got lit the night before. All right, pork's in. All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and hit a little salt in there, a little pepper. We're gonna give this about a 5-6 minute window, let it brown up on all sides. We're gonna pull it out, then we're gonna throw in our garlic, cook that down, put the meat back in, then we'll add our seasoning, you know, our cumin, our red pepper flakes, our hominy, and our chicken stock. You know what I mean? Get that rocking together. And at this point, this is all garnish right here. One of my favorite parts about this soup is that I get to do all kinds of shit to it when it's done. I like to make a salad of all that stuff on top of the soup and heal my body up. And you know, when you make soup, when you make these kind of dishes, if you're rolling solo and you just want to eat this, your mindset should be that you're cooking once for 3 days. You know, like I'll eat the same shit for 3 days if it's delicious. I got no problems doing that. Okay, I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna keep all that juice in there. All right, we still got some onion in there, our juices from the pork. Leave that in there. Get your garlic, drop it right in. Let's get that garlic cooked up. All right, let's start prepping our garnish. So I'm gonna start with start cutting up my radishes. Let's cut some lime up. If you smack off a lot, guys, you just get a lime right there and work it out. It's called physical therapy, man. Roll that cilantro up nice and tight. All right, put this in your garnish over here. Get a little cabbage going here for your garnish. All the fun stuff you're gonna put in your soup once it's done is ready to go out here in this little plate. All right, let's put our pork back in. All right, I think it's 2 cups of chicken stock per pound of meat. We gotta do a 1/2 cup of our salsa verde, a 6 count of tequila. Boom. Now, a little cumin, some red pepper flakes, because we're not soft. That's way too much. Now we're just gonna go ahead and mix it in. Let it hang out for a bit before we throw our hominy in there. When people are talking on their phones in the subway and when I have 0 signal, I want to know if this person is a special agent or not. How in the hell are you getting a signal down here? If no one else is on the phone, what are you doing over here? Fucking 007? I got a 28-ounce thing of some hominy here. Mix that in. You're gonna let this come to a boil now. Also, I suggest dumping in a 1/2 to a full beer of some sort. Maybe a Modelo or something like that, you know, some kind of Mexican beer. That's the only thing I'm missing. But I did substitute with tequila, so who's the real winner here? Me. Soup's gonna do what soup does. Let it chill, let it do its thing, let it simmer. Go smoke a bowl, go write a book, go do something. If you have self-control, you're probably not buzzing yet, but that's been simmering. I've been simmering on this bottle of tequila. You know, it just makes food taste better. Now, I'm not saying this is gonna be your grandma's Posole, but when you're a grandpa or a grandma someday, you're gonna have the Posole. You don't have it yet, but we're working on our skills, man. Shit makes me want to bite you with a jalapeno when I eat tequila. At some point, just cancel the whole damn glass out of the situation, you know? I'm gonna have heartburn later, for sure. All right, get your shit together. It's showtime. All right, and this is where the fun happens, okay? Now you get to make it look pretty. Booze, ladder cam. Wham, look at that. Coming in here hot, big fat pieces of pork. Get yourself a lot of juice, some more pork. Make sure you got all that hominy going on in there. Now the fun part, you know what I mean? A little bit of cabbage, a little bit of cilantro, a little bit of radish, a little jalapeno. If you got a little pair of nuts on you, don't worry about this. You ain't about that life. And a little lime. Boom, look at that. And that's how it's done, man. You know, if you're trying to get over a hangover, you gotta eat the right stuff. You gotta get a little bit of that flavor back in your blood. If you're gonna hit it. Go all out, you know? Don't be half-stepping. Look at this, look at that. Mix it up, look at that. We're looking at a nice bowl of soup here. Hey, that's this episode of 20 Chef. See you guys next time. Hey, if you're gonna do it, go all out. You know what I mean? Don't be half-stepping.